I I was curious as to I seen equity. I was laying down. A fox gonna lay down. Um, I don't know if it was Satan or a demon entity. Like, oh, you're getting horny. What if a boy placed his penis on you? Um, I guess maybe I need to go pray. And okay. I get up and go in my prayer room, my converted bathroom floor. I go in there and I pray. I'm like, hey God, there's something you need me to do. And I pray to Him, talking about equity was on my mind. There's training in Texas, a city in Texas that big cities are more liberal than all of Texas. I'd come to believe, and they're having bias or equity training for the police department. They quoted or they said they're having problems with recruits, and that's would be pretty obvious that Texas there's a lot of strong parts of republicanism in Texas, and of course uh, in a liberal leaning big city, I could see if they have equity training that they would have a problem with recruits. That's pretty obvious with, I guess, the globalist agenda to come in and to try to force politics onto cops to but it can be complicated, but I see the devil's in the details. I know what you do indeed teach and what you do not teach. Now, as for what the Obama government would like to do, the globalists, they want to teach, of course. No, I'll go into a little bit. Anyway, this training is about mentally ill and for blacks, the black people, I guess, and minorities in general. Now, I just run through it. I looked up define police training equity. I Googled it or something, and is it Google or just to be precise, it's Bing. And go to Equity and Racism in Action, at Office of Equity and Human Rights. I think this is City of Portland, and I went to uh, the section of training, a date of training. It wants me like I'm gonna sign up for training, Bureau of or Investigation, and ask a couple questions just to get an idea of what in the hell is equity training. I guess at Portland or any other police authority. I have increased my awareness of how equity is institutionalized in the city of Portland. Well, they didn't clearly identify what equity is. So who would know? People would have different definitions to such a highly politicized word, right? Equity, right? Uh, I have deepened my understanding. I have deepened my understanding on systems of oppression. Well, I guess there's no wrong answers. Strongly disagree, disagree, unsure, agree, strongly agree, not applicable. I have increased my understanding on white supremacy culture and acquired new practices to transform culture. Wait a minute. So the American culture, the founding fathers, that all signed the Constitution and the Declaration. I don't know if they every one of them saw and signed both of them, but many have. But okay, understanding on white supremacy culture. I didn't know we had a culture of white supremacy, and I'm kind of offended that and of course they would want me to be this way, right? The globalists, see, it's a catch-22, right? See, I read this and I'll show you. Look, I have increased my understanding on white supremacy culture, acquired new practices, transform culture, and that is the Portland Gov or whatever. So basically, what they're saying as an American culture is white supremacy. Now, wait a minute. Now, it's a catch-22. Like, I get offended on that. They're saying that we're white supremacists, right? The patriots. And you got to understand my lens. We all have a lens. Um, my lens is we're a Christian nation, of course. On the Declaration of Independence, 6 or 7 times, they say God. On the Constitution, they all sign it and say that Jesus is Lord. In the year of our Lord, they all signed it. Now, with that said, what Obama and the globalists hate is Christianity. That's the real enemy. But the thing is, they know the black Christians are with them, right? They, yeah, we'll kill our babies. We'll be for the sexual sin. Oh, a boy wants to put his penis on me? Sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're in a globalist. Oh, I'm a Christian. No, no, no. I'm waiting for I get married. I don't want God to spank me, get mad at me. Yeah, I'll just get married to a woman, and that'll be good. So yeah, um, it's globalist training I went through. Not allowing you to go on a date with a woman, and then training you with very sophisticated methods to think of children sexually. So I'll throw my story. One day I'm just talking, and about women. Yeah, I can't wait to do it. And like some months later, I'm like, oh, I see a naked boy. I'm thinking, I seen it on my social media, and hey, I'm thinking about it. I did my story, video after video after video, the progression of what happened to me, explain it, being truthful all the way through it. But what did big tech do? The globalists, they canceled out my videos. They changed my videos. They took down a lot of my YouTube channels. They would go through profiles, discontinue my profiles to try to hide the evolution of what was happening to me. I was being trained up in satanic ways to not allow a man to go on a date by lying about him, not allowing him to go on a date, saying he's a sexual sinner when he's a virgin. I'm still a virgin. Them lying about me, gossiping, threatening me will kill you if you keep being in politics. Will kill you, and people, the word getting out, they're gonna kill Kevin. We can't be cool with them. We'll get killed too. Okay. And then fed child porn. Eventually, you're like, hey, yeah, sense of touch, little Johnny. But all right. So the twist on it is that I call this equity training evil because it tries to use white supremacy as a political tool to get what they want politically, right? Under the guise of racism. But see, then when I protect police, therefore me being in a Democrat district, it makes it so the cops can therefore come after me because I was against equity that protected mentally ill. You see it? They want to catch me at any way they can. It's bullshit. They have to lie after lie after lie, after entrapment, entrapment, entrapment. It's just all bullshit.